Alright, welcome back, good people. On this video, I'm going to share some information that I gained this week about an acronym titled SWOT. S-W-O-T. Ever heard of it? Well, good. You get a chance to experience it for the first time today. It's by an article I researched by Elisa Gregory, and all props to her. And it says, a SWOT analysis is a strategic planning tool that helps a business owner identify his or her strengths and weaknesses, as well as any opportunities and threats that may exist in a specific business situation. So you can understand how that would be essential, right, or be good for your business, right? Continuing on, it says a SWOT analysis is most commonly used as part of a marketing plan. In business, you will be marketing. Please know that. But it is also a good tool for general business strategizing and to use as a starting point for team discussions. Now, when conducted thoroughly, a SWOT analysis can uncover a wealth of information and can be useful in a number of situations. This article will walk you through how to conduct a SWOT analysis and provide some tips that will help you use the tool effectively. Now, using a SWOT analysis matrix, a SWOT matrix is usually depicted as a square divided into 4 quadrants. So picture that in your mind. Each quadrant represents 4 elements of the SWOT analysis. 1 is strengths, 1 weaknesses, 1 opportunities, and 1 threats. Now, questions to ask during that process would be, well, the easiest way to start filling each quadrant in the matrix above is by answering a series of questions. This list will help you to identify some of those questions. Under the strengths umbrella, for this quadrant, think about the attributes of yourself and your business that will help you achieve your objective. These are questions that will help you to achieve your objective under your strengths quadrant, right? And that first question is, what do you do well? Identify that for yourself. Do you know what that is? What do you do well? Next, what are your unique skills? Do you have any? You probably do, you just hadn't identified those, right? But you probably do. Think about that. What are your unique, meaning only you or a very low number of people can do that, right? Well, that's unique. All right. Next, what expert or specialized knowledge do you have? Followed by, what experiences do you have? Next, what do you do better than your competitors? And finally, where are you most profitable in your business? Is it selling books, creating videos, speaking engagements, whatever it is that you do? Like, I'm a consultant, right? I've got several windows of income that they all not going to be the same. They're going to be high, low, high, medium, high, right? That's what you want. Okay, under the weakness quadrant, think about the attributes of yourself and your business that could hurt your progress in achieving your objective. Remember, strengths help, weaknesses hurt, right? So under that umbrella, think in terms of, in what areas do you need improvement? Are you a procrastinator? Do you start things but don't finish them? Do you not? Are you always late for meetings? You know, we have a process that whatever we do, we normally do that all the time. So if you're late for 2 or 3 meetings, you're probably late all the time, right? Because that's how people react. If you think about it, if people are early, they're going to be early. That's the way they do things, and that's how you should do things. The next question is, what parts of your business are not very profitable? That's easy to identify, right? Followed by, where do you need further education or experiences? Because remember, you're always continually gaining knowledge. You're going to be always getting more and more experience. That's from here until the end. And there is no end. So just think about that. You're going to always be doing that. And finally, what costs you time and money? time is so much more valuable than money, but you don't want to just spend money on things you don't need, right? So always be mindful of where your money and your time goes. The third quadrant would be opportunities, and under that it says think about the external conditions that will help you achieve your objective. External, right? First one is, what are the business goals you are currently working towards? You should always be working towards something if you own a business. Always. If you get 2 clients a week, work on getting 3 clients. If you get 5 clients a week, work on getting 7 clients. You should always be working toward growing your business. That's how that works. Every opportunity you get. Next, what can you do more with your existing customers or clients? What can you offer them? What can you bring to the table to give them more value for what they want, right? Followed by, how can you use technology to enhance your business? Because technology is a gold mine. It really is. It takes away a lot of the man hours that you need, and it makes things expeditious, right? The mail system, used to take 3 or 4 business days to receive a letter. Now, in seconds, you can transfer that same information. Next question, are there new target audiences you have the potential to reach? Because think about this, for my business, our offline business is consulting. So the target market that I market to in consulting are baby boomers, people who are 50 and above, who are about to retire, thinking about retiring, or have retired, right? That's my target market. So I give them as much information as I can because I want them to understand you can start a business, you got the time, you probably have the resources, and it doesn't cost a lot of money, because I believe in helping my clients set up what's called bootstrapping business. Businesses where you can start without going and getting loans, because I don't want you in debt. I want you to grow money, not spend money, right? So, once you set your system up, whatever niche you decide to go into, it shouldn't cost you any more than a couple of $100s a month, right? In the beginning. And that's not all at once. That's just once you get all the moving parts together, then you can grow and learn, and then you can increase it. And then once a business starts to generate money, then you can, outsource some things so that it doesn't require so much of you, so much of your time. That's how you build a business. You don't build a business to be in it. You build a business so that you can put somebody else in it, and you can go and build another business or live the life you want, right? Now, under the threats quadrant, it says, think about the external conditions that could damage your business's performance. Number 1, what obstacles do you face? Number 2, what are the strengths of your biggest competitors? 3, what are your competitors doing that you're not? 4, what's going on in the economy? See, you have to really pay attention to the economy when you have your own business, because think about the tariffs that this administration is trying to inflict on China. Now, and then think about the number of things that you see made in China, right? If it's going to cost China more to send their products here, they're going to send less products. So that's going to mean less things available to you, right? That's how it works. And finally, under the threats umbrella, what's going on in your industry, in your specific industry? You need to be aware of those things, because things change, right? Things change. Now, using data compiled in a SWOT analysis, one of the most important parts of the SWOT analysis is using the data you compiled to identify new strategies and goals for your businesses. And let me give you a couple of examples of that. You can create a plan to build your strengths even more. That's one of the benefits of creating that SWOT analysis. Another one would allow you to list ways you can work on building up your weaknesses, because you want to turn your weaknesses into strengths over time. That's what you want to do as quickly as possible too, because it just grows the system, benefits the system. Next, set SMART goals for each of the opportunities you identify, followed by devise a plan to use your strengths to decrease the threats that you identify. Then look for ways to combine data from different quadrants in even more ways. Explore how you can combine your strengths and opportunities to develop new strategies. Try combining strengths and threats to identify threats you can eliminate. Look at your weaknesses and opportunities to create a list of areas ready for improvement. So you're kind of getting an idea of how this analysis would work, right? And finally, make a list of areas to avoid that fall under weaknesses and threats. Once you understand how to compile your SWOT data and find ways to use it strategically, the SWOT analysis will be a tool you can use over and over in your business to explore new opportunities and improve your decision-making process. So keep in mind that once you decide to become an entrepreneur, you decide to walk a whole new path, because there are a lot of things you'll be learning, and there are a lot of people that you'll be coming in contact with who know a lot more than you about what's going on. You'll need to be able to make a decision who to follow, right? And how long to follow people. Because you normally don't follow people from beginning to end when you start a business opportunity or when you start a journey. Because a lot of times what happens is you'll mimic or you'll mock or you'll step in the same footsteps as someone that you're studying, right? Until you are ready to break off. But you've got that base then. You understand that part of it. And then you go to the next person. Those are called like mentors or coaches, right? That's why those are so important. That's why they get paid big money, right? Because they can change the direction that you were going to the direction that you need to go very quickly, right? And it might cost you and take you hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars and hundreds of man hours to get the same experience that they can give you in a weekend, right? Because they know things you don't know. And you don't want to waste all that time, because time is so valuable when you're growing a business, right? You want to start to generate money and get an understanding of things as quickly as possible so your mind can shift. Because if you're constantly in struggle or you're not hadn't put your system together where you can gain the knowledge you need to, because understanding comes from hearing. When you hear things and then you see things and you're able to put those together, then you know how to do it, right? That's how some people learn better by watching. Some people learn by actually doing, right? Doing is how you get the experience that you want, right? Learning is good. It's absolutely necessary. But you only get the experience by doing. Think about swimming. I'm not going to go too far, but I'm just going to share that with you right quick. Think about it. If you can't swim and you want to learn how to swim, do you learn how to swim by watching people swim or watching videos that tell you how to swim, or do you learn how to swim by getting in the water and doing it? That's how that works. Same thing with business. All right, hope you enjoyed that short video. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry. Don't forget to share these videos, like these videos, and I'll see you when? On the next video.